Hello, everybody, and welcome to That's Football. We're live for a massive game, two massive games tonight, actually. We've got the Wales group, the Jordan group, as we call it. So Turkey against Wales. Jordan, you feeling confident?
Super confident, Mark. This is the day we put Turkey to the sword, pick up the points and take the pressure off that Italy game.
If you win today, you'll go through 4 points. Simple as that, isn't it, really? You will go through if you win.
Yeah, I think 4 points should be enough to get it done. I really don't fancy us against the Italians. And look at how Turkey played the other day. I really fancy ourselves to get a job done today, even with only 300 fans in the ground.
Yeah, where is this being played? Baku again, is it?
Baku again. Yeah, we're back in Baku. But I didn't realise there's so many Turkish fans there. They showed the ground. They showed the section of Welsh fans. And there's more people outside next on Boxing Day than there was there. So yeah, it could be tough. Could be a tough atmosphere.
It's a long way to go if you're Turkish, if you're Welsh, to be honest. And yeah, I think this could be a difficult game for them, to be honest with you. I do. I think it could be a really difficult game because I'm not convinced. You know, a lot of people had Turkey down as this dark horse before the tournament. And obviously they got beaten quite comprehensively by Italy, but I think they'll have a go at you a little bit more. So there might be a bit of a Turkish delight tonight.
No, it's not going to happen, Mark. We're going to silence them nice and early. We need to start fast, get a goal in the first 15, 20 minutes, silence that crowd. Big players need to step up, and we'll be good to go today.
Let's just go through the team news. Kaka, Zelik, Ayan, Zionku, Meraz as the back four, with Yokoslu, Karaman, Kalinoglu, Tufan, Under, and Yilmaz. Interestingly, Demirel, who is a very well thought of centre back, is on the bench. Didn't play particularly well against Italy, did he? It's Wales. I don't know whether they made any changes. Ward, Roberts, Mepham, Roden, Davies, Allen, Bale, Morel, Ramsey, James, and Moore. I can't remember whether they made any changes.
No changes. Same team. Yeah. And do you know, I'm kind of glad about that, Mark, because I felt like we grew into the game in the second half. We were a bit like rabbits in the headlights in the first half. But once we conceded, I felt like we opened up and the players started to play. I think the big thing is where pre-tournament everyone's talking about Ramsey and Bale. Well, the players that can win us the game today is James and man like Moore up front. They're the players that need to turn up today.
It's like watching a League One game. Dan James and Moore to win the game, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Sionku's a good centre back. I'm sure he can deal with a Championship striker. But you know, I did diss Kiefer Moore before when he scored. So we will see what happens with that. What's your score prediction in the game, Jordan?
2-0 Wales. 2-0. I'm really confident today, Mark. Do you know what, Mark? I've gone to a point now, right, where I've put myself out there so much that Wales are going to win. There's no retreat, no surrender now. I've put myself, my head's on the block. They've got to deliver. Otherwise, I'm getting pelters online for forever. So, yeah, 2-0 Wales. Let's have it.
You've got to be careful because this is exactly what I saw Scottish people do the other day. And it ended up very, very bad for them. So you've got to be very careful about, what do they call it? Blind nationalism. You know, just because you're Welsh, you think it's all going to end well. You remind me of a young me when I was 12, and I was convinced I was getting a Mega Drive. And even though the family said they couldn't afford it, you're setting your standards way too high. I thought Santa's going to deliver a Mega Drive, and what did I get? A Mars selection box.
It's too late, Mark. I've crossed the line, mate. I'm all in. That's it.
No, I admire that. I do admire that. I think that, you know, you are Welsh and nothing's going to change that now. And you have to stick by your country. Exactly. Of course you do. But I'm going to go with a Turkey win 2-0.
What? Are you doing this deliberately just to go against me? Or do you actually think Turkey are going to win?
I do. I predicted that Scotland against the live chat. You know, I said I don't mind Scotland winning and I don't mind Wales winning, but I've got to be realistic. I've got to be real. I predicted that Scotland would lose 2-0 to the Czech Republic, and people were like, "You're having a laugh, Scooby-Doo. You're having a laugh." And I said, I've got to go with what I think is going to happen, and I think Turkey are going to win this 2-0. And I think that what you're saying in the chat, everybody. Ziggy Johnson says Wales are just not good enough. And Turkey was disappointing in the last game. Now, that is the interesting thing. But I always feel that the second game of the group stage is the most important game, because if you had a bad start, you either continue the bad start, which is what it seems like Poland always do, or you can progress and show some improvement. And I just feel that Turkey will show the form that everyone expected them to show. But what an opportunity for Wales. Point against Switzerland. 4 points will get you through. 3 points might get some teams through. So they're 1 win away, Wales.
Yeah, and do you know what? I keep asking me, is the Switzerland result a bad result? Is it 2 points loss or a good point? Today will determine that. If we go and beat Turkey today, we'll look back at that Switzerland point and be like, do you know what? It was a slow start, but we're growing into the tournament. If we lose today, then it's 2 points dropped against Switzerland, and I'm logging off of Twitter and burying my head in the sand.
Josh Band says, please could you do a 1 to 11 Euros team only using the squad numbers? I mean, that sounds a really good idea, Josh. But I ain't got a list of everyone's squad numbers, and that would take ages. So that's a really good idea. I do like it, but it would just take a lot to do it. A lot of people going with a Turkey win, although Domo says 2-1 to Wales, 8-0 to Turkey. Says that, I remember England beating Turkey 8-0 I think it was in the late 80s. Mark, you picked Turkey to go to the semi-finals, didn't you, Stuart? Yeah, I did. But I also picked Italy to go to the semis, and I picked England to get to the final. So, reacting to my Euros prediction may not be. I also picked Giroud for Golden Boot. I don't think he'll play a minute. Dan James, man of the match today, which I hope it happens. Mark, you and Black. Well, you know what, Jordan, you might be onto something there, because there is a bit of a theme of United players winning man of the match. Lindelof won it the other night. Pogba won it last night.
Yeah.
Dan James could make it the hat trick. Meet.
Do you know what? I thought he wasn't far off man of the match the other day. I thought he played really well the other day.
Yeah, I mean, he's limited. He's a limited company. Check him out on Company's House. He's limited. He is limited. Like what he does well is if there's space to run into and whip a cross in or put a shot in, that's Dan James. I think he's got West Brom written right all over him, or maybe Leeds, but he's not really got any football intelligence in relation to pass and move or intricate passing or anything like that. But you know what, he could be. If he, sportsdirect.com could be his night.
I was going to ask you something. Yeah. Do you feel like that's why he plays better for Wales? Is because no team's putting 10 men behind the ball against Wales. So they're attacking Wales, which will be space behind for him to break. Against United, a lot of teams play the low block against us, and that's why he seems to struggle.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head. That's why he'll never be a Man City player, a Chelsea player, a Liverpool player. I mean, could you imagine Dan James playing for City or Liverpool or Chelsea? No.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I mean, I don't want to wander into United, but this is the same with Fred and McTominay and a few other players, Lindelof. These players would not probably make the bench of a Chelsea or Man City or a Liverpool side. So yeah, I think Dan, there's plenty of footballers for Southampton that are the same. And I just think that's probably Dan James level. A team playing for a team where teams have a go at you and don't sit back. And then he doesn't. I'm a bit surprised whoever scouted Dan James, actually, because that was very obvious at Swansea as well.
It was Ryan Giggs who scouted him.
Well, might have had his mind on other things.
Players for mates, jobs for mates, players for mates. That was it. Giggsy said to Ollie, look, do this deal, keep him happy. Boom. Next he signed him. There we go.
It just strikes me as a very odd deal in hindsight. And we're all geniuses in hindsight. But, I've never seen anything about Dan James that isn't hit and run, fast, speed. And to come to United, very rare for United to be able to do that. So maybe they thought he could evolve into something different because he was quite young. But the Welsh Messi is not. He's more like the Welsh Walcott.
Oh, come on. Right, I've got
Walcott was a good player at times.
No.
He'd love to have the career Walcott's had.
Yeah, I guess he would. He'd love to play the amount of games. I got interested.
There's nothing wrong with being a Welsh Walcott, really.
Gareth Bale hasn't scored for his country for 12 games.
Yeah,
is he finished?
Well, I think he is. I think we spoke about this on Saturday night. I don't know what the chat thinks, but I think Bale is done because he was one of the top 5 players in the world 4 years ago. I wouldn't put him in the top 30 now.
Yeah, it was really surprised me when someone tweeted me saying that 12 games that he hasn't scored for Wales, and to stop having blind faith in Bale turning up. It actually shot me down, they did. And when I looked into it, yeah, they're right. 12 games, he's not scored for us. That's a worry.
He's got a fantastic talent, and I think, you know, even on his Spurs loan, we've seen those glimpses. But ultimately, no, I just think that, you know, when you switch off at that level and your level drops, there's other players that aren't switching off. And I think for whatever reason, Gareth Bale switched off 3 years ago. And, you know, it's amazing for everybody like ourselves that a footballer is living the dream. And not only living the dream, you know, I'd love to be James Ward-Prowse. I mean, you know, I'd love to play for Southampton. He's still living the dream as far as I'm concerned. Gareth Bale's Welsh best player, Champions League winner, Real Madrid player, switched off. And the amazing thing is, some people fall out of love with football. And as amazing as we find that, because we would love just to do 5 minutes in Gareth Bale's shoes, some people just fall out of football. And I think Bale's just fell out of love with football. He's not as intense or focused as he was. And it's almost like he knows, look, I've got to keep playing for a few years because, you know, that's what I've got to do. But he's nowhere near the levels that he had before. Yeah.
Well, and if he is, today's the type of day that he needs to step up, because he'll know in himself against Switzerland, he went missing. Today, Adam Ramsey, Gareth Bale, they've got to step up and get these 3 points today. Really, really important for our progress in this tournament.
Checking on Gareth Bale's age here. He's
31?
31.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really an excuse, that. And the thing is, he's been off for about 3 years as well. So from 28 years of age, Bale was just disengaged, which is odd. And the thing about Bale is, I never thought, when you think about him back in the Spurs days, just shows, you know, people idolise footballers. They do idolise footballers. And I always say, never meet your heroes, because, especially not footballers, because what you think they are on the pitch, they might not be anything like it off the pitch. And, you know, my perception of Bale when he was at Spurs, when he was a, you know, hard-working lad, you know, very focused on his football, loved his football. And maybe he did then, but something's changed. I don't know what. Yeah,
it seems to have changed at Madrid, which is crazy, because that's when he's had the most successful period of his career in terms of winning trophies. But do you know when Moyes was linked to him and we were really close to bringing him back, I really, really wanted it to happen. I really thought that he was still in his prime. He'd come back and be the same Bale. And I really feel at that point then he should have moved for himself. And it didn't happen. And he's, you know, rotted on the bench out in Spain for all those years.
Yeah, it's interesting. It really is. But it's a massive game for both teams. And I think that it's not losing you go home for Wales, because if you pulled a miracle out against Italy, 4 points would put you through. But you've got to get a win out of one of these last two games, because I think you're going to lose one of them. And a draw, 2 points ain't going to put you through. So Wales have got to find a win. And it's a massive, massive game for them. On the other hand, Turkey haven't got any points. If they were to lose today, they could be heading home as the, you know, we've seen that happen many times. I remember Ivory Coast in times gone by. Oh, yeah, they're one of the best teams in the tournament as a dark horse, and it doesn't happen. So massive, massive game. I've gone 2-0 to Turkey. Welsh, Jordan's gone 2-0 to Wales. Lots of in-betweens in the live chat. 3 draws could be enough, Ziggy. I mean, if they got a draw today, they'd have to absolutely park that Welsh dragon right in front of that Italian attack on next Monday night, or it's Sunday night, isn't it? We're on Sunday night.
Sunday night, yeah, Sunday evening, 5 o'clock Sunday.
I tell you what, I'm looking forward to that, Jordan, because the great thing about the result tonight is no matter what, you're not out on Sunday, so I can sit there on Sunday at 5 o'clock. We'll have Wales Italy on, and we'll have Switzerland Turkey on. And whilst you're watching Wales Italy, I'm going to keep telling you there's goals gone in that don't help your cause. So just get ready. Get ready for Friday night.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that dual watch along. That'll be good. It'll be good. Friday, I thought
Saturday, Sunday night. I'm thinking about England, Scotland on Friday. Sunday night it is the final games. But yeah, I'm intrigued by this. I'm excited by this. I'm excited by this. And it's not, you know, I know they're mostly Turkish, but the game against Switzerland in Baku on Saturday afternoon, hardly anybody there, but there is quite a few people here tonight. And I think Baku actually has quite a high percentage in there. I think it's a little bit more than 25%, because there's a lot in there actually. Good little bit of an atmosphere, which is good to see.
Yeah, the Turkish fans have come out in numbers there, haven't they?
Well, they love their football, the Turkish.
Yeah, I was just listening to Mark Hughes just before I jumped on, and he was saying the most hostile game he played was a game in Turkey. He's saying that, it was really tough. They turned up at the team hotel the night before, made noise so they couldn't sleep, flares and all sorts. So yeah, it will be hostile in there, and that's why I feel like we need to start quick. If we can get that first goal, we'll silence the crowd, and I feel like we'll be okay.
I wonder
what
if
we can't afford to do is
United Galatasaray, maybe.
It was, yeah. He said, it was the Galatasaray game. Yeah, I remember the banners, "Welcome to Hell" and all that. I remember watching that as a fan, and tough.
Yeah, they're difficult. They're difficult opponents in Turkey. But I've always said this about Turkey as well. I mean, more and more Turkish players now do play in the continent. Selic plays for Lille, Sionco Leicester, Kalanoğlu AC Milan, Under at Leicester. There's a few others as well. But back in those days, most of them did just used to play for Galatasaray and things like that. So they were always a bit of an unknown quantity. But this lad up front, Yilmaz, he's meant to be hitting this tournament by storm. And he's another... No, that's not Yilmaz. I'm getting mixed up there. That's Burak, the captain. They have got a lad up called Yilmaz up front, I think. He's meant to be one for the tournament as well. So... intriguing. I think Wales put a lot of crosses in against Switzerland, and they had a bit of success with that. But I think that Sionku might be a decent counter to that. But you never know. You never know. They've got to attack Turkey, and that might open up the break.
Yeah, no, they need to.
That is Yilmaz Burak. Sorry, Burak is Yilmaz. I thought it looked like him. Burak Yilmaz. That's it. There we go. So,
do you get really nervous before England games, Mark?
Yeah, that's why I love watching you watch this, because I'm not nervous. I'm just chilled. I'm like, yeah, this is great.
Sweaty palms. I'm struggling. I don't want to look at my Twitter. I'm getting called out left, right, and centre. They've got to turn up, man. They've got to turn up today.
You're a brave man, because I refuse to do England watch-alongs with any guests. Like loads of people saying, "Can I do the England watch-along?" I'm like, no. Like Craig was asking last night, I said, you can kiss my arse, mate. There's no way I'm sitting down with an Irishman watching England play. So you can revel in it, especially not in the knockout group stages. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I was saying this to Joe. I said the one person you don't want to be sat with if your country's losing is Goldbridge. And who am I sat with? Goldbridge. Brilliant. Thanks.
You know what? If you pull off this result, I'll be very proud of the Welsh. I will. I'll give them some credit, but I just think I might be completely wrong. I just think Turkey, whilst they're not going to win it, I do think they're better than people think. Apparently, United are playing my team QPR in friendly on the 24th of July. Would be fun to watch. Also, Turkey's president is in attendance today, says Aditya. There you go. So about to kick off here. Wales playing in yellow.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Wales in yellow.
They borrowed the Spain kit at the weekend. Now they're borrowing the South Africa kit. When are you going to get your own kit?
Listen, as long as there's a dragon on that badge, that is ours.
Actually, it's probably more the Australian kit, to be fair.
Yeah, it is a bit Australian. Yeah, I didn't fancy the yellow one. Don't look good in yellow, Mark. Keep me in black, slimming. Oh yeah, they're right. President is there.
Balls. Yeah, Figo. Oh, bit of a mistake here. Kiefer Moore. But where Turkey win it back. I mean, the first 5 minutes is going to be really interesting to see if there is a technical gap in ability. And there's a nice ball over the top for Burak here. Yilmaz. I'm just going to call him Yilmaz.
Cleared.
I hope it's an open game. I hope there is a lot of space. It's quite a big pitch, this Baku pitch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because that Switzerland game the other day wasn't great. Wasn't a great game.
Sync, says somebody. Okay, we're just about to hit 59. 1 minute. 1 minute and 1. 1 minute and 2. 1 minute and 3. 1 minute and 4. 1 minute and 5. 1 minute and 6. 1 minute 7. 1 minute 8. 1 minute 9. 1 minute 10. There you go.
Do you know, I realise so much doing these watch-alongs, people in the comments love a good sync, don't they? They love a sync.
Yeah, I mean, we've always had a timer, but obviously on this platform that we use, when we have guests, we can't have a timer on it. And people really do like to sync in. I understand why as well, because Craig yesterday, he was about 5 seconds ahead of me and I hated it. I was like, no, that's not happening.
I watched that watch along yesterday, you guys. It's good viewing, really good viewing. He's a Liverpool fan, but he's actually all right. I can tolerate him on that football. Most Liverpool fans I can't deal with. I like Craig.
Yeah, I'm the same actually. We've got Alex Goldberg, actually, Chelsea fan, on with me for the Italy game later. He's actually from America and he is a Chelsea fan, but he's got lots of interest in Italian football. So I think he'll be a very good person to have on, actually. So he's on with me at 8 o'clock tonight. For anyone who's a Chelsea fan, I'm sure you know who Alex is. So looking forward to that. I mean, I'm just looking forward to watching Italy again. I think they will probably do you a favour and beat Switzerland, to be honest with you, even though I thought Switzerland could have beat you.
Yeah, no, definitely they could have. I thought they played good football, actually, Switzerland, better than I thought. That Turkish team have got quality all over the field, haven't they, when you actually look at it for what it is.
It is like watching Australia against Turkey. There's a good tweet in that. See, that's how the mind works.
A free kick for Wales. Let's get a good delivery. Let's get Kiefer Moore in there now. Look how tall he is. Such a threat in the air, Mark.
Well, this delivery needs to be good, and it's not terrible, but doesn't come anywhere near. Yeah, that is not a Welsh kit, is it? It really isn't. What's your normal away kit? It's white, isn't it, normally? White.
Yeah, white. Occasionally, I think we've had a black one as well in the past. And this colour is horrid. It's just not Wales.
There are some kits that are so identifiable with other teams or countries. This just I can't. It's just weird. I just think I'm watching Australia. It's messing with my head.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But you know what, Mark? If we beat Turkey, they can keep it on for the rest of the tournament for all I care.
Yeah, goal kick there.
Oh. Goal kick.
Make sure you subscribe, everybody. We're on the road to 430k. I don't know why it says 428k. Maybe because we're on 428k, actually. That might be a bit of a hint. The lads will know more than me. But please share the video as well. Give us a share and smash a like and subscribe. But share the video. Let's see if we can get up to 6,000 watching. That would be great. England away kit should be red, says GS. Yeah, it normally is red. You're right. Well, I mean, teams do change, don't they, with their away kit sometime. Like Germany's away kit should be green, but I don't know whether it always is green. Quite an even first 5 minutes anyway. I think that's the first test. Oh, no, we are on 428k because we're 30 away from 429. So please subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Get involved on That's Football. You're all welcome. All the watch-alongs on this channel. It's moving quite quick. It's moving quite quick. I was saying last night to Craig, Saturday is the last day of the 2 o'clock kickoffs, Jordan.
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? It's flying by. Absolutely flying by. I like those 2 o'clock games.
And then on Sunday, there's only one game. Well, there's two games, but they kick off at the same time, which is the Wales game.
Yeah.
So after Saturday, the most we'll get is 2 games a day. 5 and 8. What's this one? Mark, saw your video about goals of the tournament. Do you remember the Gio van Bronckhorst goal against Uruguay for Holland in 2010? Belter. Yeah, I do. But there's Owen. I'm gonna have to say, you've sort of owned up to your mistake yourself, because we're talking best goals in the Euros, and the last time I checked, Uruguay don't qualify for the Euros. That would be the best tournament goal ever. Best Euros goal ever for me is Van Basten. Would you be old enough to remember that? Oh,
yeah, go on. Go on.
Oh, what a chance. Aaron Ramsey.
What's he
doing? He's got to score. Massive chance for Ramsey. Lovely ball by Bale. The old boys line it up, and I just wonder if he couldn't have squared it to Kiefer Moore, because Kiefer Moore would have been offside. But he's got to score that. Huge chance for Ramsey.
What a chance.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah. Yeah, going back to great Europe goals. Remember Karol Powolski's?
Yeah, the little dink. Yeah.
Yeah. Wildy.
Oh, and also in the same Euros, Davor Suker against Schmeichel, little chip.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Van Basten one, I was only a little boy, but you don't need to. Well, actually, it's only a few weeks ago I was looking at it again. It doesn't matter what your age is. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Guys asking for a 6 minutes 43, 44, 45, 46 in the comments.
Vignesh is not happy. He says he's got to score that. Huge chance, Jordan. Chance. He's got to score that. I'd have scored that.
Has to. 400k a week in Italy. Got to be scoring goals like that.
Is he on 400k a week?
He went there on a free transfer. He's on huge money. That's why they can't move him on.
He's not really done much there either.
No, he's been injured most of the season.
He's another one. Is this a, you know, I always say about Brazilians, they'll go to China at 24 if they're being paid £500,000 a week. They're not bothered about winning trophies. Is this a Welsh thing? You know, you get your big move and then you just don't play. Just give me the money. Is this a Welsh trait? I've never heard of this.
Well, I don't know. Alexis Sanchez did it to us. So
I have to be careful with you, Jordan, coming on the United stand now. Alarm bells are ringing.
No. I turn up. I show up. Don't you worry.
But yeah, it is interesting. I mean, look, but to be fair, the old boys there, it was a lovely ball by Bale and Ramsey, you know, almost Arsenal days-esque there. That's what made him a decent player for Arsenal. But yeah, he's got to score that. But it's an encouraging start from Wales because we're 8 minutes in and there's not, I said, is there a skill gap? He puts Yanku on his backside.
Oh, what a chance.
He should have gone the other corner, you know.
Oh.
He should have gone the other way.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the thing is, these chances get missed. They do.
Yeah. But definitely started better than we did against the Swiss. I'd say that.
Ramsey's the Welsh Xavi, says Brutos. Here is the Turkish. Oh, it's a good shot. He wants a corner as well. Yilmaz, he's not happy. Pure and simple.
On that note, let me just mention Danny Ward again because I love a performance the other day against the Swiss.
Yeah, he's probably man of the match, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, he was. To be fair, he was never going to get beaten from there. 35, Yilmaz. Didn't even realise he was that old.
There's certain angles that they're showing this stadium, but there's a lot of people in there.
Somebody will know. The
come on,
nice play him in.
Come on, Bale.
Goes for a corner at the other end.
We're in this game. We're in it.
I think Under's gone down injured there. What do you think about Glenn Whelan? Not a lot, Samson. Goldometer at the moment, I'd still say
be kind.
60-40 Turkey, which is wrong in a way because Wales had the best chance, but I just still think that Turkey have got probably more likely to score the first goal. But Wales have started off well here.
Yeah.
Header. Oh, I tell you what, I thought that was going to get the second header there. Wales have started off well. I'll give them that. 2-0 Matthew Osman, I said 2-0 to Turkey, and Jordan said 2-0 to Wales, which sounded ridiculous, but after the first 10 minutes, could happen.
Who's a Harry Smelling? Joe Allen is the Welsh Messi. I'm not going to argue with you there, mate. I'm not going to argue with you there.
He's more like the Welsh Ken Barlow now. He's old, isn't he?
I knew it was coming.
I'm surprised. I didn't even know he was still playing. I mean, he was always a decent player. He played for Liverpool.
Yeah, he did. Is he still at Stoke? I don't even know where is he?
That's what I mean. I didn't realise he was still playing. Vignesh says it's very near the Turkish border, so a lot of Turkish fans. Good start from Wales. Big game for both teams. There you go.
Yeah,
thanks everyone for tuning in. So you what? Hopefully got an interesting guest on the United stand tonight. He's an Ollie Outer.
Okay. Are you going to tell us who he is, or am I going to have to tune in to find out?
Everyone's going to have to tune in to find out. He sent in. He was one of the ones, a bit like you did 6 months ago. He sent in an audition video, and probably one of the most. I mean, there was loads and loads of good ones, but probably one of the most impressive ones. He's got a cracking voice as well. Not singing. He didn't sing on it. It's not the X Factor auditions. Imagine that. But no, he is basically Ollie out. But the way he constructed his argument, well, he'll be doing it at 7 o'clock. But really interesting, really interesting. Okay, so looking forward to that.
Good.
And then Italy, Switzerland. But yeah, if Wales win this, 4 points, you're through. 4 points definitely puts you through, 100%. Teams will be going through in third place with 3 points. So here's Dan James, cross again. It's a good cross. He's got to score that. He's got to score that. Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Sutherland would have scored that. A good cross by Dan James.
Here's a good cross. He's just warming up, Kiefer Moore. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. He's looking to catch Ronaldo and Lukaku at the top of those goal shots. He wants that golden boot.
He's got to score that. He's got the jump on the fullback. He's won the header clean.
Yeah, he should have scored that. He should have scored.
That's a big chance, that. That's a big chance, that is.
Your Welsh accent is absolutely appalling.
It is. I know. Oh, Turkey! Oh, I tell you what, I thought we had another Schick moment there. Took it on the volley on the edge. It was one of them where the camera guy couldn't keep up with the volley and you're like, what's happening? And there he was, Ward, right behind it.
So
yeah, it's right at him, really.
It's right at him. Yeah, he had that covered.
Good game. There's been a few chances for 13 minutes. We've had a few good chances so far.
Yeah, we have. I definitely think we started better than a game against Switzerland. They were controlling the midfield, controlling the ball, but no, Wales are definitely in it.
M. Poacher says Dan James looks good on the left. We said this before. We said it at the weekend. Yeah. Dan James played on the left for Swansea. United, he hardly ever plays off the left, and I think it suits him a lot better.
Yeah, it definitely does. But he's not going to get game time there at United, is he?
No.
And we're talking about raising money for players, but someone will pay good money for Dan James. Not good money. They'll pay money for Dan James.
Yeah, I think you get your money back.
Yeah.
But he's got no future at United. I think he's a player that needs to be moved on.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let him play. There's a player in there, but just not at that level. Ideal club for Dan James? What would you say?
I don't think he's a top half. I don't think he's a top half Premier League player. I think he's probably, if I was harsh, I'd say someone like Bournemouth. I don't think he's technically good enough to play for a Brighton. Like, they play football. So he's got to go and play for a team that doesn't really play football, but hits teams on the break. I mean, Bielsa wanted him at Leeds, though.
Yeah, mate, I think he's got Leeds written all over him. All over him.
Trouble is, Leeds play a bit of football. I don't know what Bielsa's seen, but...
I saw in the comments saying Newcastle. I did a job at Newcastle, I think.
Yeah, Newcastle, probably a good shout. But he's not better than St. Maximum, though, is he? That's what I mean. Yeah,
that's the problem. Maybe we could parcel James.
He's got to play on the left. That's where he's got to. He's obviously got to be on the left. That's where he's got to play. So, whose left winger is he better at than in the Premier League?
Not.
I mean, yeah, Palace isn't a bad shout. Palace is not a bad shout. Probably doesn't fit the profile of a Palace player, though. Palace players are, think about it, a little bit more tricky. He's not really a tricky winger. Here we go. Wales again.
Come on.
Ben Davies gets it wide. Here's Dan James. Can he get a cross in?
Go on, beat your man. Beat your man.
He's got the cross in again. This is a goal. How has he not scored? How have they not scored? Oh, my God. How did that not go in? Why didn't... Was it Bale on the back post? Why didn't he head it in?
It was harder not to score.
Oh, well, there was a bit of a shout for a penalty, but Wales have got to score there. That is a massive chance again. Dan James, what he's doing with these crosses is he's just holding them up. He's not whipping them in hard. He's just holding them up and using the height. That should be a goal. Turkey are not dealing with those crosses very well at all. Wales have got their tails up here.
Yeah, this is what we needed. We needed a good, strong start. And that's what I was glad he kept with the step with the same team.
The only thing about this tournament is I think they're a little bit slow on the replays. Like we could see the replay now. Wales are just passing this about at the back. Show us the replay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Now show us the replay. The keeper's got it.
No, not gonna
One thing I like about Dan James is he plays for the team, not himself, and I think he would be a good player for Brentford. Yes, Ewan Black, you're right. That would be a good signing. Brentford, do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they play good attacking football. I'm really looking forward to seeing them in the Premier League, actually.
Just hope they can keep all the players and they don't sell them.
Yeah, well, you'd like to think with the money they've got from going up, they're not under pressure to sell.
Here we go. Here's the replay.
How late is that?
Oh, they're showing the handball replay. I don't want to see the bloody handball. Oh, it does hit Sionku on the arm. You know, that could have been a penalty, but I actually want to see the bloody chance. Why are they showing us the handball? I think that should have been a penalty, though. Surprised you're not going mad, Jordan. He's not convinced.
No, I'm more concerned the fact that we didn't score that. We didn't score the previous one. Don't leave it to VAR. We're going to put this game away for ourselves. But I'm glad of the confident start, Mark. This is what I really wanted to see. I didn't want them Turkey to be controlling the ball like we did with the Swiss because they could really hurt us.
Geordie's probably right, actually. He says that in the Premier League, that's a penalty. But if you follow this tournament, it's not. And actually, you're right. You know, maybe we are using Premier League levels here.
Yeah. But Premier League VAR is OTT, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to see the bloody chance, though. I think that was more important than whether it was a handball. Because whoever was on the back post heads it across, and then there's a lad there. I don't know whether it was Bale. I don't know why they didn't just nod it in.
Yeah. I'll say it was easier not to score.
Yeah. But that was the way against Switzerland, and that's the way now, I think. Get these crosses in.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe if you're watching. We were very close to 429. We were only a few away when I last checked. So, in fact, we're 10 away now. We're only 10 away from 429,000. So please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. And we are doing the Italy game after this as well. Dan James again, keeping it in, but not as good across that time. He's working. He's putting a shift in. He is.
He puts minutes in for the country. It's just things like that there when he's just cut the ball up, Mark. You don't get that for him at United. You really don't. No. Raz in the comments saying Turkey look rattled. I don't know. I think they might have underestimated Wales here. First time Turkey really got hold of the ball and put in a few passes together.
Yeah, Turkey's done nothing again. I mean, they've definitely followed the theme of the game against Italy, where they've been very disappointing again.
Yeah. I agree, and that's honestly what when people are saying how are you so confident, I just felt they were really poor against Italy. And I know Italy played well, but they were just poor. They made them look better than they were, I think.
I don't know where this Turkish dark horse thing came from, because I don't watch Turkey play football, but even I fell into the bloody trap, and I don't know why. Let's have a quick look now. There must be a reason for it.
Well, do you know what? I looked at their form earlier, Mark, going into it, and I don't know why anybody calls them the dark horse. The form hasn't been great either.
Well, they played a lot of crap teams. Beat Norway 3-0 in March. They beat Netherlands 4-2 in March. Lost to Hungary, though. Beat Russia. Drew with Serbia. Lost to Hungary. Twice they lost to Hungary. I mean, bloody hell. And it's nearly a goal again for Wales. Good cross. France 1-1. So, yeah. Interesting.
Well, first 20 minutes, give me your score percentages now, Mark. Where do you think we're at?
I'll probably swing towards Wales 60-40 now.
Okay.
Because Turkey have done sod all. Me predicting they were going to win is fine, but maybe they will win 2-0. But I'm living on a prediction here. I mean, the flow of the game is very different. Good cross. Oh, that was a bit of a chance there for Turkey. It was a decent cross in.
Yeah, it was. Got to stay switched on. Can't get too confident. Not until we've got some goals on the board. Got to make these chances count. We'll look back and kick ourselves if we don't.
Foul there.
They fouled there, the big man.
By Yilmaz.
Yeah, the Welsh Harry Kane there just got kicked.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. He is the Welsh Harry Kane, because I suppose as long as you take into account that Welsh anything, it means really, really like Poundland version. You're right.
Right. The last
Joe
time
Allen
you
is the
called
Poundland. Joe Allen's a Poundland Busquets, and Kiefer Moore's a Poundland Harry Kane. It's you just change Poundland for Welsh. I like it. Good.
The last time you called us Poundland anything was clipped, and we scored just afterwards. So keep it coming. Keep that same energy, please.
Hey, that doesn't mean you're not going to win. Here's Bale. Bale looks up for it. Oh, lovely ball by Bale. He's onside. He's missed it again. Missed it again.
Missed it. How has he missed? Ramsey, what is wrong with you?
That's 2-0.
Oh.
Old Ramsey misses again.
Oh. You've got to hit the target. Don't look at the linesman. Hit the back of the net.
He's bottled that. Typical Arsenal player. Once you've worn that shirt, you can never trust them. It may as well be sponsored by Evian, bottler. Absolute bottler. He's got to score that. Timo Ramsey. Yeah. No, good one. I've got to shout him out.
That's cheered me up. Who said that? That was brilliant.
I don't know. It's NPC. It says Timo Ramsey. Yeah. Spot on. Well, you know what? All right, you might miss one of those chances, but they're two really good chances. You can't miss both. I think anyone can miss one chance, but missing two like that. And look, the second one, all right, keeper might pull off a save, but make him pull off a save. Come on.
Yeah.
And again, it's a delightful ball by Gareth Bale on both.
Yeah, no, he seems to be a little bit more livelier today than the game against Switzerland. But how have we not scored that? We should be 2-0 up. We should be cruising.
Oh.
I just worry this is going to come back to bite us on the arse.
Always the victims. Welsh. Always the bridesmaids, never the bride.
Hey, you haven't won anything since 1966. How can you say that to us?
Simply because England aren't playing and Wales are.
We're the size of London. Give us a break.
Yeah, most of your players are actually English, aren't they? We established that the other day.
Mate, we also established that you've stolen a lot of players from other countries. Sterling, who scored, being Jamaican as a start. I need you to have this conversation with Joe.
That's cricket and rugby. That's not the English team. We don't nick players from other countries, really.
Joe is very passionate about the fact that you've stolen a lot of Irish players. So I'm interested for you to have that conversation.
But he's wrong. Declan Rice was born in London. Jack Grealish was born in Birmingham. Deal with it, Joe. They actually were born in England and brought up in England. Irish. Look, I'm not disputing that Rice and Grealish led them up the garden path, because I think they did play for their under-21s or something, which is a bit of a piss take to do that. But ultimately, they're English born and bred.
And it's freedom of choice, isn't it? You know, this is the conversation. This is what I had with him. I said they've made a decision.
I've got to say though, I don't think I've never liked that, because England have had that a few times as well, where you can have someone who plays for under-21s, but you can even play a friendly for the national team, which I think Rice might have done. I think Rice or Grealish might have played a friendly for the full team.
Yeah. Until
you play a competitive game, you can change.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
That's not right.
Well,
I think if you If you're old enough to vote, you're old enough to pick which country you play for. And if you play for Ireland under 19s or under 21s, then you should stick with Ireland. If you play for the first team in a friendly, and then you decide, I'm going to go and play for someone else, that's not right. My TV froze as well. A few people just said, what happened there? You and Black just asked as well. Mine's back again now. Back again in Baku.
Yeah, mine's back. Wales definitely controlled this game. Lots of possession. Just got to make it count. I can't believe Aaron Ramsey's missed those chances.
Can do, yeah. Don't do it till about 20 past 6. Declan Rice played for the Irish first team. Also tweeted, I'm not going to read that. Not very English of him, is it? Says Almac. Well, you know.
So what about? I was reading somewhere about Wan-Bissaka. Now he hasn't been called up. He's eligible to go and play for someone else.
I think it's the Democratic Republic of Congo. I think.
Right. How would you feel about him now not being called up, eligible, but goes and plays for another country?
I think he's got to.
Yeah.
Because, but then again, if Southgate gets sacked, you get a new manager in. They might really like Wan-Bissaka. So he's unfortunate because there's a lot of good right backs.
Yeah, no, it is. It's very unfortunate. It's probably the best era of right backs England's ever had, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got 4, haven't we? Walker. Oh, here we go. Good block by Roden. I've got to say here that I feel that Wales are going to be kicking themselves in the arse. You know, they should be at least 1-0 up. Be bloody typical for Turkey to go and score. Turkey are poor, Wales are less poor, says the Trout. I think Wales have done quite well. Atmosphere is great, says it's Alec. We are currently, I'll sync for you in a moment when I can tell you where we are at, but the time is not on the screen at the moment. Watch out for Sionku from corners.
Yeah.
Oh, it's off the line from Turkey, off the line. I don't know who it was. Keeper seemed to think it was going wide. Maybe it was. We'll have to see that back, but it's off the line by the Australian lad. No, not the Welsh lad, sorry. Morel. Don't know that it was going in. No, it was going wide. That is a good header. The keeper was right. Yeah. I don't know why he's made such an effort to clear that because it was going wide. Anyway, another corner. Sionku does win this one. And again, I think it's Morale again on the other post, heads it away.
Again, that was going out though, I think, Mark. Yeah. But if in doubt, listen, put it out.
Yeah, he's done that
That's
twice
the golden
now.
rule. Yeah.
Turkey's having a go, but there's a break for Wales. Get Dan, run Dan, play it to Dan. Right, meep. Oh, he's took the foul there.
Oh,
might be a yellow card.
That's got to be a yellow.
No, they're saying it's a shoulder barge. Oh, come on, he's took him out there. He may as well bloody paid the bill. He's took him out.
Referee's Turkish.
He's wined and dined him.
Oh, come on.
That's a poor decision. Jordan, how come the Valley's never got another season, mate? Says Darren Griffin.
3 series we did, guys. 3. All equally as bad as each other, but all 3. Yeah, we did 3.
Why didn't you get a 4th series? They'd had enough.
Yeah, they moved on to other projects.
I tell you what, this it's gone down again, mine. There's something going wrong.
Again. Yeah, gone again.
Baku again. Here we go. Yilmaz. I just wonder, you know, I tell you what, it's a very good 0-0. I think we've had a few 0-0s in this tournament in the first half that have been a bit crap. This has been a good 0-0 because there's been a good few chances. It's got a good tempo to it. Yeah,
no, I agree with you. It is. It's been a good game. And I'm glad we're in the game. I really felt like with the Switzerland game, we were holding on for dear life at some points.
Wales have been much better. I'll tell you what, though, I think Switzerland will give this Turkish side a good game as well.
Yeah.
They ain't that good. Ain't gonna. People saying commentary's gone again. You don't need it. You've got us to. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Apparently, there's thunderstorms interfering with the TV signal. Where are the thunderstorms? They must be in UK.
Yeah, what do you need the commentary for? You've got the velvet voices of Mark and myself carrying you through.
I tell you what, if you want to hear a voice, turn in at 7 o'clock on the United Stand. Daniel's voice. It might just be me that likes it, but he's got a cracking voice.
Okay, I will be on there definitely.
Sync, please. 32 minutes and 5 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. I didn't realise we'd gone up from, last time I checked, it was 5.5. We're on 8,200 people watching now, which is fantastic. Don't forget to tune in for the Italy-Switzerland game as well. Really excited to watch Italy, actually. And I think they will do the Welsh a favour and beat Switzerland. Yeah,
I'm going to watch that with a beer in the garden, Mark, afterwards. Back-to-back games today, so I'm going to enjoy a game a little bit later. Also, out of those 8 and a bit thousand people watching, 7,000 of them are Welsh. You know that, don't you? Strength in numbers. They've come out to support.
Better stop bantering them then. It is up and down this TV coverage. They've put it on the screen now. We apologise for technical issues affecting the coverage. There you go.
Who's coming to that? Paul H. Wales are bag average. Yes, we are, but we are a better bag average than Turkey, which is why we will win. Super chat there from Logan Woods. Up the Cymru from America. Flash is scoring the winner. Come on, the Welsh Americans.
They're allowed to be. Not very good. They're Wales because they, like you said, they have got a small population. Punching above their weight, as you say.
We are, but we're in these major tournaments now, and hopefully we're here to stay. We've got a really good next gen coming through, so it's good experience for those players that are on the bench.
Have you got any good players coming through?
Yeah, the one I'm excited about is Ethan Ampadu. I think he's a baller, and Harry Wilson. Again, I think he's a very, very good player. They could go on to be our shining lights for the next generation.
I've seen a good player, a good young one coming through as well on the BBC the other day. He's on iPlayer. Sean the Sheep. He looks good.
Do you know what? I'm not going to bite back. I'm going to let it go. Let you have your moment. Enjoy it. Because I told you, the day will come where you're coming to Wales, coming to Cardiff.
There's more sheep in Wales than there is people. You should start training them up.
Guys, in the comments, you're going to have this. Don't have this. It's not right.
I'm not saying what happens to them sheep. I'm just saying there's a lot. Wales are known for their sheep. It's like New Zealand. They're known for their sheep as well. He's a good lad. I'll turn the BBC. I'm telling you now. Go and search Sean the Sheep, and there he was doing some keep-ups. I thought, ooh.
Can I just ask, Mark, at your ripe age, what were you doing watching Sean the Sheep on TV?
Seb likes it. In fact, to be honest, he's grown out of it now. I like it. It's like Wallace and Gromit. That's the same people who make that, and I like all that stuff.
I didn't think you were Sean. You look more like a Peppa Pig kind of guy.
Well, I used to watch that a lot as well, to be fair. There's a lot of adult humour in things like that.
Yeah, no, there is. My little one watches Bluey, and I'm sure it's for adults.
Yeah, Seb's just started watching Bluey, and I had not watched it before, but it's quite funny that. It's Australian, that is. Yeah.
New Zealand.
Oh, is it New Zealand?
Yeah, from New Zealand. Yeah.
1 minute.
Come on, Wales in the comments. Love that.
The trouble is now I'm going to start doing. This is what happens because I've said Sean the Sheep. The theme tune's in my head now. It's Sean the Sheep. It's Sean the Sheep. Oh, here we go. Kiefer Moore.
Come on.
No, it's not. It's Bale. I was going to say he's moving a bit quick there. Thought I had it on fast play.
The comments have been flooded with sheep emojis now, Mark.
It's a shame you haven't got a player called Sean.
Yeah.
There's no Jones. I'm amazed.
We saved all the Joneses for the rugby team.
Well, good rugby side Wales. They always have been.
Yeah. Do you like your rugby, Mark?
Oh, I do like rugby, but I just don't have to. There's a few sports I do like. I mean, I actually quite like American football, but I'll only really ever watch the Super Bowl or the highlight show. I don't have any time to give any sport any attention other than football. Good cross, good header, but it's over. But I will watch the Six Nations or the World Cup. So for me, I only watch rugby. Probably if I watch 8 games a year, that's it.
Yeah.
You into it because you're Welsh?
Yeah, no, I love the rugby, and UFC is a big thing for me. I watch pretty much every card. And
we'll have to do some watch-alongs of that.
Yeah, I've travelled all over the world watching the UFC. Yeah.
I like boxing more, to be honest. I'm a big fan of the boxing, but I've always liked Conor McGregor. I know he's a bit of a divider, so I'll probably do a watch-along for his next one. I think it's next month, actually.
Yeah, it is July 10th. Dustin Poirier, the trilogy. Yeah, I actually went to Abu Dhabi when he lost to Poirier. I went to Fight Island. It's Octagon side when he lost.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to do a watch along for that. Yeah, and I think Fury's fighting soon, isn't he? He's fighting Wilder soon.
Wilder, yeah. Yeah, all those
big play by Turkey here. You want to watch out? No, good tackle.
Good tackle. Yeah, all those big cards, boxing and UFC. We should get the watch-alongs going. So that's the thing, see, Mark. People love our opinion on these things.
I think a lot of people are watching this just hoping Wales are going to lose so they can laugh.
They're not. I told you this. Here's the break.
He's on his own. Aaron Ramsey, don't let him shoot.
Who's busting a gut then? Where's Sonic? Come on then.
Where's Kiefer Moore? He's nowhere near. Where's Kiefer Moore?
Oh,
there he is. Too bloody late. Look, can't be arsed. Can't keep up. Where was he?
Don't.
Where was he? I love F1. I've done some F1 watch-alongs in the past, and it's actually great fun. But
Mark, what have you done to these comments, mate?
I know, yeah. I've set them off.
The Welsh are strong. We're strong in numbers, mate.
The final ball's not there, says Chow, and that cross was terrible. Do I think Joshua versus Fury will happen? Well, it should have happened by now, but the fact that Fury's got to fight Wilder, it could threaten that.
Yeah, no, I think Fury beats both of them.
He's unbelievable. Yeah. He's like the Undertaker when he got up from that Wilder fight.
Yeah, he was. Was this an official water break? Is it? What?
Yeah, looks like it. 40 minutes. Hold on, lads. You're having a hard time in a minute.
What's happened here? I'll tell you what, Mark, for 39, 53, 54, nearly 40 minutes gone. Bloody quick first half. It's flown by.
It has thrown by, yeah. Do you watch the YouTube boxing? No, I don't.
No.
I actually respect the sport of... I respect the profession of boxing too much to invest any time in a bunch of YouTubers getting in a ring, because I know I've done boxing training. I've done it. I'm no boxer, but we used to do it pre-season when we played football because it's one of the hardest, trainings you can do. And we used to do it to get fit for a new season, and we'd all be throwing up. Like, it's unbelievable. So if you're a proper boxer, you're doing that for most of your life. And then you get a YouTuber who goes down the gym for a few weeks and then does a bit of sparring. It's just, that's not boxing, it's pantomime.
Yeah, and then also they're cherry picking retired UFC fighters who are not strikers, they're wrestlers, to make themselves look good. I've got absolutely no time for it whatsoever.
Thanks, Vignesh Ram.
All I'm going to say, Mark, is in future, don't upset the Welsh because they will flood your comments with sheep emojis. So have some respect.
Moving on from sheep to goats, I do want to just ask everybody, who do you think, because we sort of had this chat at halftime yesterday, but we had like top 5 players in the world and we worked through it. It was quite good. But get in the comments, who is, and you can answer this, Jordan, who's the best player in the world at the moment? Who's the best player in the world at the moment? And don't be lazy and say Messi or Ronaldo. I mean, it might be Messi or Ronaldo, but are they still the best player in the world? And who is the best player in the world? Because I'm not convinced. I've been watching a bit of Messi recently. He's not the lad. Oh, lovely. It's got to be a goal.
Touch.
It is a goal. It's a goal and it's given. And it's Ramsey. Third time lucky.
Come on then.
They've got the goal. And it's Bale again. How many times did Turkey want to get caught out like that? They've been 3 times in a row. Ramsey at last.
Listen, that pass cut through Turkey like December 25th, fresh out the oven, straight through, 1-0 Wales. Told you, Mark, this is a formality. Come on.
Clip that. Clip that.
Look at that pass. Look at it. Look at the finish. He said, you know what? Forget the other 2. I'm going to win this on my own. Look at the touch.
It's a lovely goal. It is a lovely goal. He's missed 2 sitters, but that is a lovely goal. It's funny. Football's a funny old game, isn't it? Because he could have had a hat-trick. And Bale would have had a hat-trick of assists. Like, this is not lost on me, Jordan, that Bale has played him in 3 times. He's missed 2, and then he scored the 3rd one. But, I mean, if you're Turkey, you've only got yourselves to blame. 3 times. 3 times Bale's done that ball. 3 times Ramsey's broken the line. And Turkey continue to be an absolute joke in this Euros tournament. Semi-final, my arse. They can't even get a semi. They need some Viagra.
Yeah, dark horse. Nah, no dark horse. Not at all.
They've obviously worked on that. To Wales, it's what they deserve, to be honest.
Wow, look at that. A compliment from Mark.
I said it. I'd compliment them if they won.
Yeah. Do you know what? Perfect time to score as well. Couple of minutes before half time. Let's get in, stay cool, stay composed, regroup, and go out for the second half. Absolutely perfect. That's what we want. That's what we needed. If we would have gone into half time after missing those chances, some heads might have dropped. This was exactly what we needed.
Everyone be careful. If you're a celebrity, be very careful tomorrow because Aaron Ramsey's just scored. Remember that thing about Aaron Ramsey scores and a celebrity dies the next day? So I don't even know if it's a myth, but I definitely remember from his Arsenal days. Every time, I think there was this myth. I think it was a myth. Aaron Ramsey would score a goal, and the next day, a famous celebrity would pass away. So,
right, I'm not aware of this. So yeah, let's pray for everyone tomorrow.
Eunice says you guys don't know anything about Turkey. Wait for the second half. Well. Why are we waiting a game and a half for Turkey to turn up? They're
really important. We get to half time now and not concede. Regroup.
Hey, I'm not a celebrity, Johnny. Don't include me in it. We should be at half time here. 45 minutes, and
that's it. Run out. Free kick.
I mean, they should be 1-0 up. As I said, he's had 3 big chances, Aaron Ramsey. He's got to score one of them, and he has scored one of them. And Turkey continue to be very, very, very poor.
Yeah, no, I agree. And this is what I said against Italy. I know the Italians were amazing the other day, but I did feel like Turkey made them look better. And if we could turn up today, the big players turn up, we'd be all right. And look what's happened. Bale with an amazing pass. Ramsey missed 2, but when it's counted, he put us in the lead. Just need to stay cool and composed now. Half the job done.
I think the interesting thing for me is that whatever reason, Turkey just I don't get what Turkey are all about. Like, they don't create chances. They don't create chances. They don't really cause problems for the opposition, and they give up a lot of chances as well. I mean, they're almost. I mean, they're not as bad as San Marino, but they're not really at the races at all. So but it's hard. Yeah, it's half time. It is half time now. And Aaron Ramsey's the man.
Yeah, 42nd minute. It took Ramsey to find the back of the net. We'll forgive him for those other 2 missed chances. He's got the deal. He's got the goal that decides it for the first half. Look at the boys in the. Sorry, I'm laughing because I know Ashley really well, and I know how happy he'll be. Even though he's not our captain anymore, I know inside he'll be absolutely buzzing with that. So
his name dropping Welsh captains now. Look, the arrogance is just steaming out of his ears. Might be a point. Are Italy really that good, seeing Turkey is so bad? Well, we're going to see that tonight, Gary. We'll check it out later. Kante is best footballer in the world at the moment, says Ian White. Welcome to the Members Club, Anash. And has to be 3-0. This team is going to pay for misses. Oh, I thought he was talking about pay. He was going to buy a bride there. You know, pay for misses. But no, he's talking about the missed chances for Ramsey. But he got there in the end. And halfway there, Jordan, you said it would be 2-0 to Wales. We're halfway there to that, and it's half time. Euros 2020 dark horse making Wales look like England, says Mr. Rock and Roll. And could you give a shout out to my girlfriend Tina? After lazy lockdown, I've convinced her to hit the gym for summer and tone that body. Keep it up, babe, says Douglas Byron. Hey, Douglas, you want to be careful, mate. You want to be very careful. She might not be a babe anymore. What are you trying to say? She's let herself go on lockdown and she's got to get down the gym. Bloody hell. Mark, Simon Stone article says Kieran Trippier is 20 million, not 40 million. Okay, thank you very much for that. We'll discuss that at 7 o'clock on the United Stand. And always good watching this type of game. 2 minnows fighting it out, knowing they'll win nothing, says Loz. Participation cup. Participation rosettes all round. Ooh. I'm going to have a stretch on that bombshell. But yeah, it's what a lovely ball that is by Bale.
Perfect ball. Do you know, I think that's something they've worked on in training. They've obviously seen that because he's tried that same pass 2 or 3 times. And finally, Ramsey's gotten the end of it. Perfect control. And then bang, hit the back of the net. Hasn't checked with the linesman to see if he's onside. He's done the right thing. He's hit the back of the net and made sure that it's gone in. And that's exactly what we needed. If we would have gone in at half-time, 0-0, heads would have dropped. People would have been disappointed. But now that's going to spur us on, and we'll go into the second half super confident. There's nothing to fear against this Turkish team. We've shown that we're just as good. There's no difference in skill levels. We deserve to be out on our field, and we've made it count 1-0.
I don't get why Turkey have not picked up on that when it's happened 3 times, but it's been to Wales's benefit that ball from Bale. You know, somebody's got to be tracking Ramsey's run, and they just haven't done it time and time and time again. And yeah, Wales deserve to be 1-0 up, definitely. But nobody's tracking Ramsey. He's just been left time and time again. Poor defense. Yeah. They've dropped Demirel from the last game because he was shit. And then whoever they've replaced him with, it's the same old story. As I said, I just don't get it. I just don't get it with Turkey. I would have expected them to be a little bit better than this. That's good. First half from Wales is Vignesh. Really poor from Turkey. I actually had a lot of expectations from this Turkey side. Wales are showing the fight. Yeah, I think they're letting a lot of people down. None more so than the vast majority of the stadium, which are Turkish. Bale for United, says Chua. No, thanks.
No.
Turkey is so overhyped, says Sam JG. Lose to Wales, wins against France. That's Turkey logic, says Conrad Toxic. Of course, in relation to the group, if Wales were to win this game, they got to 4 points. That will definitely put them through. If Turkey beats Switzerland, they'll be on 6 points. They'll definitely go through, which means Turkey against Wales on Sunday would be a bit of a formality, really, because Italy against Wales on Sunday would be a bit of a formality because although if Switzerland were to beat Wales, they could get 4 points, but they'd all be going through with 4 points anyway. So massive if Wales can hold on to this.
Huge.
How do you think Wales will go in their shell a little bit now?
No, definitely not.
Mistake.
No, definitely not. That'd be the worst thing we could do. We need to play the second half exactly as we've done the first half and literally go at them. The Italians showed that there's goals against them. They will concede goals. So yeah, I'm really glad we've played the way we've played. We've attacked them. We've shown them no respect. And yeah, we've had chances. It should be 2-3-0. They just showed the highlights of those chances that Ramsey missed, and they just get worse every time you look at them, Mark. You know, so let's go and get a second goal, 2-0, comfortable, make changes, rest some of the players, and move on to the Italians.
Definitely. Ramsey's a beast. Bring him back to Arsenal. Turkey's in the mud, says Ronnie. People are getting very excited. It's only half time. Wales should be 4-0 up, says SL Jones. What's the Donny situation, says Malcolm? Only what we spoke about on the United stand. There's a rumour that he wants to go to Barcelona, but it's only a rumour at the moment. James is better than prime Messi. No, James is the Welsh Messi. We've established in the first half. Basically, Welsh anything means Poundland. So
no, it really doesn't. They do not make me call on the Welsh Spartans to flood your comments with sheep again. Have some respect.
Turkey dark horse, says Tom Crawford sarcastically. Wales will get further than England again, says Tash. Well, you know what, Tash? That might happen because England are going to have a very hard game in the knockout stage, whereas I don't know who Wales would play finishing second in this group. In fact, I'll have a look at that now.
Finland or Russia, I think it was.
Well, there you go. We probably will get further than England.
Yeah, but Mark, let's be fair, mate, and call it like it is. You've played all your games at home.
Yeah, I don't know. You've had a bit. Are all your games in Baku?
Yeah, we've had a shocker there.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best at all. I would have thought the Italy game would be in Rome. To be fair,
no, I think the Italy game is in Rome. That's the one that we travel away for.
Well, I'll tell you what, that would be a big game because Welsh Italy, big connections, don't they? There's a lot of Italians in Wales.
Yeah, and a lot of like towns and cities named from Italy, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of names here are the same names in Italy as well.
All right, okay. Yeah, it is in Rome. Wales are in Rome, and Switzerland, Turkey is in Baku as well. Yeah, so if you come second in Group A, which is what Wales would be looking to do at the moment, they would play the first knockout game a week on Saturday in Amsterdam, and they'd play the second team in Group B, like Jordan said, which would be the Denmark group, which it could be Finland, it could be Russia, it could be Denmark, actually. It could be any of them.
Fancy ourselves against any of those. I did the watch-along earlier for Finland and Russia. I fancy us against either of those.
Amsterdam.
Mate, listen, Mark, like, just a heads up. You know, if for any reason Wales go further than England, you are in a whole world of trouble with me because you've given me a hard time. Don't let that happen. That's all I'm saying. Don't let Wales go further than England.
Talking out my arse here because this is never going to happen. But if Wales win tonight and then they beat Italy and they finish top of the group, you'd play at Wembley. You'd play at Wembley. Yeah. Wembley on the Saturday night, and you would play second place from Group C, which is the North Macedonia, Netherlands, Ukraine, Austria group.
Right. So we're better off finish second then, aren't we?
Yeah.
Who would
to be honest, whoever goes through from this group has got a good run. Italy, Wales, you'd have a good chance of getting the quarterfinals, both of you, if you both go through.
Who do you want England to get?
I don't know. I think England will win the group.
Tricky.
England will win the group, and it's probably going to be. I think France will top that group, so we won't get France. It'll be Portugal or Germany. It'd be a shame to knock Bruno and Ronaldo out because I like them, but if we've got to do it, we've got to do it. You know, we're here to win it. Tyson Fury will knock anyone out. We ain't worried. Bruno, see you back in Manchester. Go and have a rest. Bang, KO.
I don't fancy England to beat Portugal. No,
Germany, Timo Werner, don't even try it. Bang, KO.
More chance of beating Germany. I don't fancy you against Portugal.
The trouble with England is I don't rate our defence. It's without Maguire in it, and Maguire will not be fit either. You know, he might play, but he won't be match fit. This is the thing that people aren't taking into account. He's not fit enough to play because he's injured, but when he comes back, he won't be fit enough to play because he won't have match fitness. So, yeah, I think Southgate's bottled it a little bit, taking Henderson and Maguire, because I don't think they're ever going to be ready. Joanne says, Bale, what did he say? Bale, 11 goals, 2 assists in 10 starts, 20 games in the Premier League. It's not too bad.
Yeah,
Didn't he snap that in one game, though? So yeah, it's 1-0 to Australia at the moment, or Wales as we call them. They are wearing an Australian kit, but who knows what they'll play and what kit they'll wear against Italy. They wore Spain's old kit on the weekend, Australia's old kit today. Who knows?
I think we're going to pull out our Brazil kit for the Italian game.
Yeah.
Comment I just seen a comment then asking, I didn't see who it was from, sorry guys, but I did just read it quickly, asking, do I think Ancelotti's going to get more out of Bale? Well, I actually think he do. I think some of his best form out there was for Ancelotti. So yeah, no, I think he will have a good season in Spain before he retires and opens up his golf bar.
Yeah. I would love Calhanoglu at Manchester United for his set pieces, says Vishnu. I think Calhanoglu's been very disappointing in this tournament so far. Ramsey's the best player in the world, says Pedro. Okay. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. Rambo's better than Pessi, says Dildar. And how can a second-place team play... I don't know what that was all about. What would you do if Bruno dived for a 95th minute penalty to knock England out? Look, I think people think I'm going to fall out with Bruno if he does anything bad. I didn't fall out with Ronaldo when he winked about getting Rooney sent off in 2006. So, look, if Bruno scores a penalty to knock us out in the round before the quarterfinals, the only person I'm blaming is the Wally who manages England. That's it. I won't blame Bruno. I'm not for turning. I won't turn against Bruno. So, he can dive and do what he likes against England. It's England's job to beat them. That's simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, I think your point about Harry not being match fit is huge. He hasn't played football for a long, long time.
Yeah, Harry Maguire, yeah.
Yeah, really difficult for him to come into the team and suddenly turn on form. The rest of the centre-backs, I don't see anything to be scared of there. I think that is what will lay you down. I also think Pickford's got a mistake in him.
Yeah, the Czech Republic game I'm looking forward to. I think that'll be a good test for us. Scotland, passion merchants. Be like playing Wales. They'll be up for it, but
was that necessary?
Wales beat Scotland?
Easy, light work.
I don't know what happens with all these inferior teams. But let's put it to the chat. Are Wales a lot better than Scotland? I don't know.
Of course they are. How can you say that?
Why
am I biting? I'm not even biting.
I don't bloody know. I don't know. I don't watch Wales or Scotland. I mean, I realise Republic of Ireland are crap these days, and you both beat them. But I don't know who'd win in a game between Wales and Scotland.
Yes, Wales would turn.
Wales would be the favourites, would they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, by far. Yeah. I'm not biting. I'm really not biting. No, I'm not doing it, Mark. Not today.
A lot of people agreeing with you there. Artificial intelligence says they are, but by that. Do all super chats just read out, or is it just hit and miss? Scraps Lewis. We try to read them all out, Scraps Lewis, yes. I've always said it's sometimes not possible, but we always do try to read them out. Scotland are better than England, says Nigel Norton. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. Friday night, what a way to start your weekend. Yes, sir, I can boogie. What's that song that the Scots sing? They're going to get absolutely bantered on Friday night. It's not impossible for Scotland to get a result. Again,
Mark, you've teed yourself up for a massive fall. If for any reason Scotland, even if they get a draw, for me that's a loss for you guys.
Mate, if we lose to Scotland, it is a loss if we draw with Scotland. If we lose to Scotland, my title of my video will be Sack Southgate. Not having that. Not having that. Jordan was in the MTV shows The Valleys, Daniel Brindley, who just asked there. Yes, he was. Which I've never watched.
Good, don't.
I've watched The Hills.
The Hills is a lot better. The Hills is a lot better than The Valleys.
That's about LA. The Valleys, I can imagine, is a Welsh thing again, isn't it? So the Valleys will be the Welsh.
Do not call it Poundland Hills. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. It's a Welsh version of the closest thing you would say is a Welsh version of Geordie Shore. Yeah.
So it's a Poundland version of the Geordie Shore.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, leave it there.
We'll all be watching it tonight. Anyway, second half kicks off. Wales are 1-0 up here, and Turkey are crap. They've got to show something. God knows what. They've been really, really poor. But they've got to go for it. Otherwise, I mean, if you lose this, you're out, really. I mean, you can go through with 3 points, but their goal difference is going to be a huge problem for them, even if they beat Switzerland in the final game. So Turkey have got to get something out of this second half.
Yeah.
They've got to find somebody. I mean, he's passed it straight out for a throw-in. They've got no confidence. It was Kalinoglu as well.
Yeah, their heads just seem to have dropped. And
it's weird as well. Turkish teams have good, not chemistry is not the word, morale. You know, they're normally very tight groups, like Turkish teams.
Yeah, yeah.
Fight for each other, etc.
It's a foul.
Sync 45 and 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 46 minutes, bang on. Wales or England, who have better legends on talent? Shearer. Oh, come on, you're having a bloody laugh. Shearer, Rooney, Gerrard, Lampard, or Giggs, Rush, Speed, Hughes, Bale, etc. Have a debate. Well, it's not even a debate.
It's not even a debate. Obviously, Wales. Ooh. Yeah, obviously, Wales.
Gascoigne, Bobby Moore, Sir Bobby Charlton, Gary Lineker. You might have some good ones, but we've got about 100.
Yeah, but look how many players you've got to choose from, Mark. It's like it's
well,
not
exactly. I don't make the rules.
I just see someone's comment. I think it was dining table or tables and chairs. So, do I remember you from high school? We were classmates. Well, there was nobody in my class under that name, but if we were, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like and share button.
Hey, I like this. This. No one's going to get this. But what did you think of Nev in the call centre? Says Boy Edgy.
Nev was brilliant.
I don't know why they stopped doing that.
That was brilliant.
I always thought there'd be another series. Why did they stop doing that? That should have gone for like ages. That show. It was so good.
Yeah, that was good. Very funny.
I don't know why they stopped doing it. Wonder what he's up to now.
I don't know. I've not seen any of them actually floating about. Usually you bump into them all, in Cardiff. Not seen any of them. You got to get down to Cardiff one night, Mark. It's a good night out. You'll have a good time. Good cracking Cardiff.
Yeah, I've never been. I'll probably try and arrange something. Maybe a night stand gathering or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's cleared again. Must win for Turkey, says Advath. It is.
Go on, clear that. Lovely stuff. Dan James with a touch. He's a hell of a boy for Wales.
Let's give it away though. He's gone to the. Oh no, is Dan James? Oh no, it's Joe Allen. I thought it was Dan James. I was going to say he's looking a bit slow. Who's your favourite Wales player ever? Says Tommy Jordan.
Mark Hughes. Yeah,
Ryan Giggs is not really. He always had a bit of a hit and miss relationship, didn't he? Because he used to pull out a lot of squads and preferred, he'd favour his United career really over Wales. That's what a lot of people. I remember when he got the job, there's a lot of people who didn't really want him to get the job because they felt that he'd never really paid much attention to Wales. Like he'd miss a lot of internationals and stuff.
Yeah, no, I do. I see it from both sides. I think he would unfortunately played for Wales during a time where we didn't have great options, and I feel like he felt like he was carrying the team on his own and didn't really have a lot of support. But yeah, no, he isn't loved in the same way that some of the other players are in Wales, or that he should be with what he's achieved in his career.
He was born in Cardiff as well.
Yeah.
Funny,
Yeah,
actually,
Cardiff,
he played for Wales between 1991 and 2007. So 16 years he played for Wales, and he only got 64 caps.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Fergie used to always make the call of, he's injured. And pull him out of squads.
So 64 caps in 16 years. If you can contrast this with guessing here, but I would guess. So 16 years for 64 caps. Harry Kane in 6 years for England has had 55. Yeah. So he missed a lot of games, didn't he?
Yeah.
Gigs.
A lot. Yeah. But
Harry Kane's got 55 caps in 5 years or 6 years, and Giggs got 64 in 16 years. So he could have had 100 caps for Wales if he'd turned up a bit more.
Yeah, but
we probably under pressure from Sir Alex though. Sir Alex was a one when it came to international football. He
was. And if you remember, Giggs' hamstrings were like cheese sticks. So I'm not surprised that Fergie used to wrap him up in cotton wool and protect him.
How far do you think Wales will go?
Further than England.
Well, I actually think that is possible because you've got an easy group and an easy.
Don't start making excuses now, Mark. Nice and early. It's not easier. They all even themselves off over the
easy knockout route as well. No, I think Wales will get through the group. Well, no, actually, I'm not. I don't. Here we go. Controversial. I don't think Wales are going to get out of the group, which means they're not going to win this game.
What?
If you don't win this game, Italy are going to beat you in the last game. 2 points won't be enough to go through.
We're going to win this game, Mark.
Well, I don't think you are.
We're going to win this game.
I don't think you are.
Yeah, I'm not biting. There you go.
No, I'm going to stick with my prediction. I said that Turkey would win this game. I don't think they're going to win it, but I don't think Wales are going to win it. I think it might end up being a draw now. Jordan, if you're responsible for United transfer negotiation, what transfer decisions would you make, says Anish? But it's not the United stand, mate, but you can answer that, Jordan.
I would go and sign a CDM, a centre-back, and then a right winger. I'd also move a lot of the deadwood out.
Dan Siney, coaching football and personal training, says, shout out to Nav, my favourite Turkish barber. I wouldn't want to be getting
man like Nav.
I'll tell you what, Nav, I wouldn't want to be getting my hair cut by you right now. I think your attention might be on something else. I'll end up with a...
Come on. Lovely stuff. Well cut out. Not a foul. Let's break.
Some fantastic Turkish barbers in the UK, though. They'll all be shut now. They love their football.
And again,
Bale. Why are they not closing them down? Turkey's defence is crap. They don't pick up the runners at all.
They're wide open. But I don't know what, 53 minutes now, and Turkey haven't done a lot. They haven't come out firing, which was one of my concerns. It seems to be a continuation of the first half. We're definitely in the game. We haven't sat back. Still getting good possession.
I think there's another twist in this game. I think Wales probably should be 2-0 up, but the fact 1-0, it's dangerous.
Yeah, no, as long as it's 1-0, it's dangerous. But I think there's another goal in us.
Lovely cross. There we go. Into the box again. Turkey! Oh, what a miss by Yilmaz. Oh, that should be 1-1. That was the chance on the volley.
Do you know what? For a split second, I looked up and thought we were the red team and almost got excited, and then remembered that we're in the Australian kit.
Oh, he's got to score that. I'd have buried that. He's got no one near him. 6-yard box, level with the 6-yard box, dead centre. The ball's bouncing down to your foot. Why does he jump?
Oh, that's a bad miss.
Why does he jump to volley it? Just let it drop down a little bit and then smash them. What a miss. That's worse than Ramsey's misses. That is.
Let's put up for a throw in. Well done, Joe Allen.
That was that's a wake up call. He made it.
Xavi,
You're right, Raz.
like to
He
call
made
him
it
in
too hard
Wales.
for himself by jumping. He's got to score that, says Vignesh. Don't know why he jumped. He had time to let the ball come down. He sort of volleyed it in the air. He could have just waited. What do I think about Arsenal bidding for Ben White? So apparently, Arsenal have had a bid rejected for Ben White of 40 million quid. As I said on Twitter, Ed Woodward, don't you dare. Don't you dare start bidding.
Is that what you tweeted?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I don't think he's worth 40 million for a start.
I think he's better than you. I think he's better than you think he is. I do. I think he's better than you think he is. I'm not saying that we should go and sign him, but I think I get Phil Jones vibes from you when you talk about him.
Well, you know what? I might not be far wrong because Phil Jones wasn't. Everyone thought Phil Jones was going to be a really good player. I think Ben White reminds me of Gary Cahill. He's that sort. And actually, I think he's a Poundland Gary Cahill. I don't think he'll even be that good. He reminds me a lot of Gary Cahill, but not as good. And Gary Cahill, was he one of the best centre-backs in the world? No. That's what United need. Send him to Arsenal. Bid more. Go on, Arsenal. Give him another 5, I say. 45. Keep bidding. Get Ben White off our list. Quick.
Interesting that bid, though. It seemed to come out of nowhere.
I don't know where they've got. I tell you what, though, it sounds promising for Arsenal, and I'm very happy about that. It's better than Lindelof, says David. Well, that's not odd. I don't rate Lindelof. I mean, actually, I say I don't rate Lindelof. I don't dislike Lindelof. He's just no good in a top 4 side. I mean,
no.
As I said, he loses his man more than Sharon Mitchell.
Yeah, agreed.
Are Arsenal bidding for Maddison too? Says Vinny. I don't know where Arsenal are getting the money from. Yeah, Ollie would love Ben White. That's why I want Arsenal to bloody get it done. He'll be on the phone.
Why would Maddison go to Arsenal?
I don't know. Apparently they're a big
yellow card for the keeper. Time wasting.
I think he's giving him a warning.
What's he just giving him a warning? Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, Ollie will be on the phone to Karaki going, Karaki, Arsenal are bidding for Whitey. Can we hurry up and get Sanchi and Trippier, and then we can get Whitey? So Arsenal, get moving.
Mings or White?
Dan James.
Dan James.
Oh, I thought he was going to shoot there.
I
I take Ben White over Mings. I think Mings is okay, but my issue with both players is neither are good enough. Oh!
Well, go on.
That could have been the game for Wales. Oh, Yilmaz is away now.
Pull him down.
He's all on his own. What's he doing? He's crazy. Shoot him from there. He's having a laugh. Turkey look all over the place. They've got no confidence up front. They've got no confidence at the back. I think it's Ramsey again, isn't it? Good save by the keeper. Yeah, it's a good save.
Yeah,
strong hand.
Yeah, good save.
Good save. Well done, keeper.
Either side of the keeper, though, it's the back of the net.
Could have had a hat-trick, Ramsey.
Yeah, he could have. I'm really happy with Wales' performance today, Mark, so far. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really glad we've come out and we've expressed ourselves.
He's loving it, Jordan.
I am. I was under. Come on. But listen, you want to let someone come on and give you some stick when England are playing. Get Craig on with you.
There are whispers that United will try a back 3 next season with Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right side as a centre-back, and they'll play with wing-backs. Oh, Ollie out. I ain't playing with the back 5. I'm not really Ollie out, but what I'm saying is, because that's just a speculative story, but if we play with a back 5, when has United in their history ever played with a back 5?
No. Was that in the box? Penalty! Is it a penalty? It's in the box. Is it in the box? Wait.
Penalty to Wales.
Is it in the box?
He's living in a box. I'm a man in a box.
Wait. Come on. Bale.
Oh, I think he's in the box.
I don't know. I got sweaty palms, Mark.
Yeah, he's kicked him in the box.
He's in the box. It's a penalty.
Yeah, it's clever what Bale does. He leaves his foot there.
Yeah. Experience, that is, Mark. Experience.
It will be a penalty. And I tell you what, Jordan, you did say 2-0.
I did say 2-0.
Who's the Poundland Bruno who's going to step up then? Ramsey.
Right, what you also said to me, Wales would not score more than 2 goals in a game. So are you ready to have a full slice of humble pie right now?
I'll have a slice of that cake you were talking about at the weekend, Welsh cake or whatever it is. It's Bale on it. He's not really the Welsh Bruno. It's Gareth Bale. This will be, well, although Ukraine came back from 2-0 down, Gareth Bale, he looks a bit nervous. He looks to the skies. Half an hour to go. This to put Wales through, basically. 4 points.
Come on.
He's going to go to the keeper's right.
Come on.
Told you. Oh, my life! That is crap. That's official. That is crap by Bale. That's one of the worst penalties of the tournament. Is it the only penalty of the tournament? No, Ronaldo scored. That is terrible. I don't even know.
What an awful penalty.
And then Bale closes down the keeper and nearly scores. Doesn't matter. Jordan's not having any of it. What a miss. Watch this back. It's terrible. NASA's got the ball. It's awful. It's just killed a bird with that. It's gone so high.
That would have been 3 points in rugby.
Bloody hell. He thinks he's playing rugby.
Oh, he's had a shocker. Absolute shocker. It's these moments, Mark. You know, Ramsey's misses, that penalty. We've got to make sure they don't come back to haunt us in this game. We need that second goal.
Yeah, I told you. I think there's a twist in the tail. Rest in peace, that pigeon that was flying past.
Someone's just gone down like they've been shot. Who's that ball just hit?
I'll tell you what, it was a golf shot. That was a golf penalty. Awful. Oh, someone's at the knackers here.
I don't know who it is. Someone went down like they were shot. Let's have a look. Oh, Roberts. Connor Roberts.
I had trials for Northampton Town. I had a really good 5 minutes. Right back's out of position. Exactly that. I come charging across at centre-back to bloke this shot. Legs wide open. Smacked me straight. I remember saying to my stepdad, I've got to come off. He says, we haven't driven this far for this. Get back on the pitch. I'm like, I've never known pain like it. He says, it'll pass. I still felt it 40 minutes later. It was horrible.
Corner for Turkey.
Headed straight at the keeper there.
Straight at the keeper. Do you know what, Mark? I'm going to put that slice of humble pie back in the fridge for you, okay?
I tell you, I don't talk till I know. Wales should be winning this game 2-0.
Should be about 4-0.
Well, yeah, you should. This would be a major, major blow to Wales if they don't win this game, because Turkey are officially crap. I'm in the official Turkey are crap group. I'm eating some humble pie on Turkey. I'm eating. I'm not. There's no Turkish delight, thank God. I can't stand it anyway. But I still think Turkey are not going to lose this game because I think Wales have just missed so many chances. Here is Turkey. Lovely bit of skip. What a run.
What a run.
Oh, it's gone out. It's all right. You're all right.
Do you know what? The longer this game stays at 1-0 and Wales keep missing these chances, the more Turkey's confidence is going to grow.
Half an hour to go. I'll tell you what, though. I actually think it's been one of the better games in the Euros so far. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but I think it's been a good game. I didn't expect it. I thought Wales were part of the bus. Turkey would be good. So we're nearly at 10,000 watching. Good.
Yeah, good numbers.
Make sure you share the video. Subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. We're into the final half an hour.
I agree with you, Mark. This is my fourth watch along, and this is definitely the best game I've watched. Oh, don't show us the... Yes, we know it was a penalty. Don't show us again. I getting pelters on Twitter about that penalty miss, Mark.
You didn't tweet "Here we go," did you?
No, I didn't. Luckily, I didn't.
The thing is, for Wales, I don't want to make you feel even more stressed, but you should have won this game, and that would put you on 4 points and put you comfortably through. If you draw this game and lose to Italy, 2 points will put you out. So,
yeah, no pressure,
good
Mark.
cross,
Thanks.
good header,
Thanks,
good
mate.
defensive header there. Thing is, though, Wales have defended well, so take that as a positive.
In the back, do you know Roden's a good defender?
It's not worked out at Spurs, has it?
No, it hasn't. But first season syndrome, stepping up from Swansea, the adapting to the Premier League. I think next year he'll come into his own. But what's Rob Page doing there? He's taking a sit down, facing the other way. What's the goal-dominant meter saying now, Mark?
Oh, good point. I actually think Turkey are going to score next, so I'm going to say 60-40 Turkey. I was wrong in the first half, though. No, I was right. I changed it, didn't I? I said 60-40 Wales just before they scored. So the goaldometer doesn't get it wrong often, but the Welsh will be hoping to do.
Ref. I tell you what, Rob Page is doing an ollie again. Doesn't like to make a sub.
Yeah, definitely.
Turkey made 2 at half time. Corner. Yeah, lovely. Come on then. Let's get a good delivery. Are you nervous for me, Mark?
No.
No.
Bale would just claim that he hit a birdie instead, says Owen Stanley. No, I'm not nervous. I think that I've enjoyed the game. I'm always up for these sort of games. I don't really care. Demirel's on, isn't he? Yeah, I don't really care what happens. I mean, I hope Wales win, actually, because they deserve to win. But I've just got a funny feeling there's something in the tail here. Although maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that Yilmaz miss was the chance I was talking about, really. Kiefer Moore's been quiet, says Gavin McCarthy. Yeah, he has. Not really had the right sort of service second half, though, has he?
No, he hasn't. But all it takes is one good set-piece delivery, and he's always a threat.
We could get Shea Adams on. Oh, that's Scotland, isn't it? See, I always get you lot mixed up.
Right. Here's a clear way. No, here's a clear way to work out the difference. We are better. Yeah. So just use that.
Well, yeah, Scotland are definitely not getting out of the group. I can confirm that. They're going to get done dirty. Friday night, they're going to get done dirty on the Friday night.
You're doing that on your own, right? Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that fear of losing publicly and getting dug out, or?
No, it's, you know what it is? It would be like watching United play Liverpool and have Craig with me. And, I would absolutely, as much as I come across as being quite, obviously I can get quite agitated, I would be the most petulant, moody arsehole if I did an England watch-along with somebody who didn't like England.
Right.
Because when they were laughing and stuff, I'd just get more and more mad.
The sad thing is I actually like England and I want them to do well. I'm not one of those Welsh people that hate England and don't want it to do well. But because of you have that aura about you that makes you not want England to do well. So you create that, which is a unique talent.
It's basically just wind people up.
Yeah, pretty much.
My wife says that anyway, so I take it as a compliment.
68 minutes.
Turkey on the attack. Kalanoglu slips it in. Good defence again. Wales' defence is standing firm at the moment.
Yeah. Come on, Bale. He doesn't have the legs anymore, does he? Come on.
Oh, he used to be so fast, didn't he, Gareth Bale?
Yeah. In those positions, no one was catching him.
I agree. Jordan nervous as hell and Mark trying the best to wind him up, says David. I'm chilled at the moment. I can sympathise with the situation.
Do you know what I respect about you, Mark, is that even though I'm on pins and nervous here, you will still openly say to me, yeah, I still think you're going to lose. Like, you won't even just like soften it and just be like, yeah, but I think you could win.
I think you've got to have a bit of reality, because I'll tell you when I think you're going to win. But at the moment, I don't think you're going to lose. I think you're going to draw. I think I've watched so many football games. 20 minutes to go, 1-0. That penalty goes in, you're through. I mean, look, I don't want to tell you that. If it stays like this, you're fine. I just think Turkey are going to go caution to the wind at some point, and they're going to. Here we go. He's got to pass that. He does pass it. Turkey into the box. Loads of Welsh players back. I think they've missed the opportunity now.
So no, they've left. Someone's left a man at the back. Oh, there we go. Dan James back to cover. Let's watch it out.
Oh, a terrible header by Yilmaz again. I mean, he's got a bit of a free header there. He doesn't catch hold of it.
Danny Ward might be the master of time wasting.
Yeah, he'll get booked soon.
You talk about, players.
Here we go.
Playing.
Ramsey's in again.
Come on, Ramsey.
Turkey get some players back, but Bale, he'll smack that. Oh, he went for the skill. He didn't get it. There's a goal there. If they keep attacking, there's a goal there against this Turkish defence.
Yeah, definitely.
$20 to go. The Welsh
big important 20 minutes.
Nervous. I think and I do repeat it again, and I don't apologise. It is a knife edge game, because Wales win 4 points, you're through. Wales draw 2 points, you lose to Italy, you're out. 2 points will not get you through in third place. So you've got to get to 3 points. If you get to 3 points, you've got a chance of going through even third. But you've got to get to 3 points. Well, unless you go and get a draw against Italy. Italy might put the reserves out.
I don't know. I'm going to watch it
international football.
I'll make a decision. Yeah. I remember when we beat Belgium, when they were the number one team in the world. You never know. Which is why you should be careful against Scotland.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah,
but that won't happen.
Amphadu's
coming on for Alan.
Yeah, that was a move he needed to make.
Hold on. 2 points is enough if everyone draws with each other and Italy win all their games. No, says Luke Montgomery. Yeah, you could get second place with 2 points. You're right. Yeah, but I would fancy Switzerland to beat Turkey, to be honest. The way Wales have played against Turkey, I felt that Switzerland, very nearly beat Wales. So they were quite evenly matched. So I'd expect Switzerland to beat Turkey.
Yeah, I'm really not impressed with this Turkish side, and I thought Switzerland played some good football. Their midfield definitely got hold of the ball and controlled possession against us. Oh, what's happened to
Kiefer Moore?
Kiefer Moore, yeah. Let's have a look. In elbows, is he? So knee to the face. That's accidental.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Yeah, there's nothing in that. Sionku.
Yeah.
Well, time's ticking by.
Yep. That's what you want to see. 70.
Go.
Yeah, 70. It's gone into the 74th minute. Yeah, I was going to say, Mark, we talk about players who don't play a lot of football and then go into the Euros like Ramsey and Bale and whatnot. But Danny Ward in goal has sat on the bench all season, hasn't been able to budge Schmeichel, and to come into the tournament and play as well as he's played. Fair play to him.
Is he the best goalkeeper you've got? Have you not got any people who play first team football then?
I got Hennessy at Palace. But again, I don't think he's played much. No, he hasn't played much football there either. He's been our number one for years, but yeah, he hasn't played much. The interesting fact, speaking to Ward, Ward was signed to go to Leicester when they thought Schmeichel was going to Chelsea. And Schmeichel didn't end up going to Chelsea, and Ward sat on the bench since.
There you go. Reserve goalkeeper in the Premier League, playing first team football in the Euros.
But there's a few of these Welsh players who are not getting first team football at the clubs, and I'd like to see him move on and play games. I.e. Dan James.
Yeah. What a ball. Oh.
That was a good ball. A great ball.
Moore again, got an injury. Nose injury. Where are the Welsh subs? He's not made many. One. Oh, he's got a corner here. I didn't know. That's gone for a corner. Bale has scored a penalty in a Champions League final, says Ashen. Yeah. Hasn't scored today, though.
No one I needed him to. I'd served up the pie ready for Mark. I had to put it back on ice.
He chucked himself at that Yilmaz, but it's not going to... Still going to keep it on the far side. Who's this Turkish lad who's meant to be really talented? He's like 20 years of age. Is he on the pitch? Does anyone know?
Not sure.
Yilmaz has been trashed, says Keith.
Great show. Ben Hames says when Robson Kanu scored the wonder goal, he didn't have a club. Yeah, that's true. We've had that over the years. Players playing for Wales and they've got no club.
There's Kalanoglu, rolls it into Yilmaz. Poor. TP says I can't believe this Turkish side. They were really they are good, but they've been absolutely crap. Cengiz Under. No, that's the Leicester player. And there's a young lad. I can't remember what his name is. I think he's about 20. Can't remember what his name is. Somebody mentioned him the other day. I don't think he's hardly played for them. I think he might be number 20 or something. For some reason, I think he might be number 20. Let me see if he is number 20. No, he's not number 20. I can't remember what his name was. Is it Koku or Kavici? Might be one of those two.
A lot of people saying in the comments Koku.
Yeah, I think it's Koku.
Who does he play at?
Plays with Turkey.
Yeah, well, what?
I'll find out. Orkan Koku plays for Turkey 6 times and Feyenoord.
Feyenoord, yeah.
He's born in Holland as well. Netherlands.
20 years old.
Benitez to Everton. I don't know whether that's true, but that sort of makes sense, Rafa.
Well, after managing Liverpool, he stinks of Anfield. Surely not. Interesting. Any more news on Lampard going to Palace? I read that again.
I don't know. This is coming from Jim White, though. This is being told Rafa Benitez tonight on the brink of becoming... I'll do it in Jim White's voice. Being told tonight that Rafa Benitez tonight on the brink of becoming at Everton manager after more talks today. That's breaking news on That's Football.
I'm going to get you a yellow tie.
Yeah, he's... Liverpool, isn't it? The Liverpool connection is quite interesting, but... There we go.
So with that being said, would you take an ex-Liverpool manager at Old Trafford? Like a Brendan Rodgers?
I'd take Klopp at United now. I never thought I'd say those words. I would take Klopp at United now. He's one of the best managers in the world, and he plays very, very similar to the way that Sir Alex Ferguson used to play football. Wing play, on the front foot, high intensity.
Yeah.
I never thought I would have said that 6 years ago, but 6 years ago, I still thought Man United were a big club, just going through a little bit of a bad patch. 10 years, 8 years later, we're not. We're miles bloody away. Here we go, Bale! Oh,
go on.
That was close.
Good leap from Bale.
I don't know whether he could have done any better. Again. Could he have done any better? It would have been a reversal as well. Ramsey with the assist.
Ramsey.
I think he could have done a little bit better there, but he's got it on target, I suppose. Massive 15 minutes, yes. Massive 15 minutes.
I say your Jim White impression is a lot better than your Welsh accent.
Oh, good tackle.
Oh, no.
Good
What a tackle.
I think it's Aaron Ramsey as well. He's probably man of the match for me, Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah, even with the misses. Yeah, I agree.
With the misses, yeah.
Yeah.
What 10 minutes to go, actually. Good tackle, Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah. There's the Welsh wall. Look at us. Spartans out in Baku. That's it. Cool head, Kiefer. Cool head. Terrible pass.
How did Bale miss that penalty, says Oliver Jones? It wasn't great.
Yeah. Manager definitely doesn't like a sub, does he?
No, a bit like Ollie, the Welsh Ollie.
Yeah.
10 minutes ago. I'm just going to quickly run to the toilet, Jordan, leave you to it for a moment.
Yeah, sure, no problem. In the 80th minutes, 80 minutes, 54, 56, 57, 58. I'm just glad we didn't sit back. You know, we've come out, we've expressed ourselves in the second half. Just need to hold on now. Just need to hold on. Don't want to put 10 men behind the ball. Look, we've got him on the break now. Dan James, meep, off he goes. Oh, come on, Dan. Come on. This is what you can be careful of now. The game's still really open. Still really open. Need to close them down quicker. Let's have a look at the confidence. Confidence. You can see the winner. I am confident. I'm definitely confident. As I say that, they're on the attack. But yeah, no, you've got to be confident. I think we needed to pick up points here today. As we go into Italy, I think it's going to be tough. Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. We've got just shy of 9,000 people currently watching. So really strong numbers. Remember, all of your Euro games, watch-alongs right here on Max Football from the whole team covering every single game. The only place to be for the best fan content on YouTube right here with us. Loving the green and red hearts in the comments, guys. Anyone Welsh commenting, give me some green and red hearts. Let's try and spur the team on for the last 8 or so minutes. Yeah. I know that was classic Dan James running into a blind alley.
Not 1-1 then.
No end product. No, it's not 1-1, Mark. Don't come back and jinx us. I
would have laughed if it had come back and it was 1-1, but thankfully
I wouldn't have been here, mate. I wouldn't have been here. It would have been an empty
chair. Where's
chair.
Jordan gone? He's gone.
Yeah. Would have been an empty chair.
It's not all over. It's not. To be honest, you know what? I think I don't want to jinx it, you see, but I think you.
Mate, just stop. Just stop.
Turkey look out of ideas. Wales just look like they're across the whole team tonight. They just look focused and they don't look like they're going to give many chances up. There is a 7 o'clock show on the United Stand. Yeah, we've got Daniel on. I think it'd be very interesting to see how he gets on. Actually, his video he sent in about Ollie was very impressive. So interested to give him a chance on the show, see what he's got to say. 7 o'clock, and then we'll be back on this channel for Italy, Switzerland, and I've got Alex Goldberg, the Chelsea fan, who loves his Italian football. So it'd be interesting to have a chat with him. Might be your friend on Sunday, Jordan. You might need a Turkish, an Italian favour against the Swiss. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah. But you know what? We just got to keep it in our own hands. Right now, it's in our own hands. 7, 8 minminutes left.
Well, you're through. You're through. The way things are, you're through.
Yeah.
4 points. You're not going through with 4 points. Like, there's not going to be 5 third place teams with 4 points and better goal difference. So Harry Wilson's on for Ramsey.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Here's the boy, Harry Wilson. Another great season at Cardiff.
Plays for Liverpool, doesn't he?
On loan at Cardiff.
Yeah.
He was on loan last year with
Bournemouth.
Frank Lampard's Derby, wasn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
I thought there was a loanee at, I don't know whether he was Welsh, who was at Bournemouth, takes the free kicks from Liverpool.
No, isn't that David Brooks? He plays for Bournemouth.
No, I'm sure. I think Wilson
Was it
might have
someone
been at Bournemouth.
Was he?
He might have been, yeah. Someone in the chat will know. He's a Liverpool player anyway, Harry Wilson, isn't he? I'm sure Bournemouth had a player on loan. I think he might have been at Bournemouth the season before last.
I thought he was at Derby.
Yeah, he was at Bournemouth. Someone just sent in the live chat.
Oh, right. Look.
That was the season before he was at Derby, that. So he's done Derby, Bournemouth, and now he's at Cardiff, isn't he?
Right, okay.
5 minutes. It's getting exciting for the Welsh.
Yeah.
The Welsh, the singing. The sheep are barring. Ramsey comes off. What is it about the Welsh and the Euros, Jordan? They've got something. There's this connection there.
Yeah, there's just a togetherness with this Welsh squads. They just, the spirit between them as a camp. They just maybe do punch above a country of our size, qualifying for these tournaments and doing well in them. But today, yeah, we've definitely stepped up. I was really disappointed with the Switzerland game. I didn't feel like we give a good account of ourselves, although we managed to nick a point.
Yeah, I think the Swiss could have won that game. I think the Swiss could have won that game.
Yeah, we got off lightly there.
What's the score we need in the Italy match if Wales win, says Scraps Lewis? Well, it depends what you're looking to do. I mean, if you win this game, you're through. 4 points will put you through. 4 points will put you through whether you finish second, third, whatever. You will go through. And that's basically it, isn't it? That's what you want.
Yeah.
Anyway, corner to Turkey here.
I like the idea of playing at Wembley, mate. I didn't realise that.
If you top the group, you get to play at Wembley. If you finish second, it's Amsterdam. Oh, what a save by Ward! Demirel.
Danny Ward.
That was a cracking save. He's done it again.
Danny Ward.
He's done that. That was the moment, I think. He's headed that well as well. Keeper's done his job. Another corner. In it comes again. Headed away this time. They're not making that mistake again. And now it's Dan James. Meep. And he's done it. He's away. I don't think anyone will catch Dan James here. Just pass it, Dan! Pass it! Oh, he's messed it up. Bloody hell.
Oh, Dan James.
Does everything right there. And the final ball.
Literally the best and worst of Dan James in one play.
Well, look at it. He's basically got a 3v2 in the middle. Why did he put it in the air? Why did he put it in the air? Wilson's there for a tap-in. It's easy. The ball's going to move quicker on the ground. Just pass it along the ground. Lovely run by James, but yeah. That's Dan James for you.
Yeah.
That's Dan James for you. Very, very, very big threat on the break, but yeah, unlucky. That would have been it as well. That would have been it as well.
The other day, he just doesn't have the intelligence, does he?
He just doesn't have the consistency, does he? That's the problem. But look, Wales have got to win this game because if you played this game 10 times, Wales would win it 2 or 3-0 9 times. The fact that it's 1-0 is just silly, really.
Yeah, no, I agree. Danny Ward, cheeky.
Yeah. I thought he wasn't picking it up because he thought it might be a back pass, but no, okay. Not long.
Oh, those Turkish fans
2 minutes to go.
Absolutely wounded.
Wales, probably 5 minutes.
That was really poor from Dan James. That there is as bad as a miss from Ramsey. Awful.
Leave him alone.
No, he deserves everything he gets.
He's
awful.
He's it's Bale you want to moan about.
Oh, great
Bale's
save.
the one. That penalty miss that would have gave you a comfortable last half an hour where you could have been bantering and having a laugh.
I know. Instead, it's sweaty palms and humble pie on ice. It's not ideal, Mark. It's not ideal.
You know, we're talking all about Wales. Turkey are going home.
Good. What a header.
Foul
What
on the
a
Welsh
header.
defender there.
Yeah. But brave.
It's kicking off now. What's happening here? Don't start on the Turks. Don't start on the Turks. They don't like it. It's all kicking off.
Oh, it is kicking off here.
Be careful. Somebody's just been thrown to the ground as well, grabbing their face. Welsh lad saying, Ampadu saying, switch on, Welsh players. He's right. Get away. Just pull away.
Yeah, switch on. Switch on. This is what they want. Let's not lose any players for the next game.
Yeah.
Let's be sensible.
Calm it down. Ref's got to sort this out. Turkish will be on 0 points here, so they're losing their heads a little bit.
Yeah, they got nothing to lose. They're going home anyway. If they can take a couple of players with them, they will do. Switch on, lads.
Just going to give yellow cards out. 3. 2 Welsh players getting booked.
You know, he fired those yellow cards out quick, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's going to give another one out. I don't really know what happened, really.
Yeah.
Yilmaz. Oh, I think... I
don't really see what he's done there.
No, there's not a lot going on there.
Is it a follow-up or is it... No. As the slap in the chops, that's what it is.
Yeah. Ben Davies is probably... Yeah, fair play to him because he doesn't like what's happened, but... Yeah, if you shove someone on the floor like that, you're gonna start what happened there. Really, no one wants to see that. No one wants to get thrown on the floor.
No. But what it has done is ate up some valuable time.
Yeah, 4 minutes added on. Probably going to be a little bit more than that now because they've probably just spent 3 minutes doing all that.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone who's been watching. We've got the Italy game coming up for you in about an hour's time as well. We've got Alex Goldberg on with that. And make sure you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Looking forward to the Italian game. Looking forward to that. But you might be quite relaxed on Sunday night now, Jordan.
Yeah, it'd be a comfortable watch now. Double watch along with you, Mark. Be fine. I might even bring a cigar and a whiskey with me.
Yeah, enjoy it. You know, the experience of playing the Italians. See what you can do against a good side. I mean, you've done well today. I'm not criticising Wales. I'm just saying, it's a free hit against Italy, isn't it? You know, Italy could be one of the favourites for the tournament. Here we go. This is it.
Come on,
Dan James. Oh, it wasn't Dan James. It was Harry Wilson.
Harry Wilson.
But it's all right.
Next.
Corner.
Yep. Corner. That's it. Just let the clock tick down. I'm next on Friday, Sweden versus Slovakia with Joe. Looking forward to that. Slovakia were good the other day when we watched them.
Yeah. Well, of course, Joe's living in Sweden now, so I would hope he's back in the Swedish.
Yeah, but you know what? Joe is a human flip-flop, mate. He makes predictions at the beginning of the game, and then as soon as the other team scores, he changes sides. He's done it to me twice now on watch-alongs. AJ
Ocean says that this typical Turkish, they're bad losers. They'll be fuming. They'll be absolutely fuming. And remember, this is an away game for Wales. There's a lot of Turkish fans here.
Yeah.
So they'll be very, very frustrated.
Yeah.
They're not dark horses. They're dead horses now.
Oh, lovely from Bale. Lovely from Bale.
Good shot. Good save.
Oh, good effort.
Oh, my life. Wales should have won this 5-0.
Yeah, agreed. Well, Mark, it looks like I will live to die another day after being super confident about this game. I was slightly nervous of having to face you if we lost, but no, I think we're going to be all right. Lovely run.
There it is. It's over.
Come on, Wales. Right, let me just go to the fridge. Mark, there is that humble pie. We have scored 2 goals in a game. You said we wouldn't. The Welsh Dragons have roared through Turkey, and I'm a happy man. Come on, the Italians. Bring them on.
Well done. I've got to say, well done. You predicted 2-0. It's the first one I've really got wrong. I'm happy. I'm happy for Wales. I said, what did I say at the start of the game? If you win this game, I'll give you some credit. So you can have your credit. Realistically, I said 5-0. You should have won it 6-0 because considering you've won 2-0, I think you could have had another 4 easily.
Mark, I want
Wales,
real credit.
Turkey, probably the worst team of the tournament.
I want real credit, not phone credit. I want real credit. We've played well today, Mark. Come on.
You've done well, yeah.
Yeah,
you've done
lovely.
Well. Better team by a very long way. Very long way.
Come on. Look at the boys.
But what's gone wrong with Turkey? We don't care. They haven't got a slim chance of going through because they've lost 3-0 to Italy, 2-0 to Wales. So even if they win their last game, their goal difference is going to be worse than everybody else's. So the Turkish are going home, really.
What are you arguing with the ref for? What's happened here?
Thing is, look, when there's an injustice and you lose, I'm all for moaning about it. But in these circumstances, they've lost because they're crap. They've only got themselves to blame. That's all. That's basically it. Makes you wonder if Italy are that good. Well, there's the final whistle. The Welsh are absolutely loving it, and Turkey will be no Turkish delight tonight. They're absolutely gutted. But look, I've got to get off to do the United Stand show. But Jordan, I'm sure you've enjoyed being on. Well done.
Absolutely brilliant. And I'll watch another game with you again if that's going to be the result, Mark. Loved it. Thank you.
Well, it's not the last one for you on Sunday now. I thought you'd be off the channel by Sunday because Wales would be out, but looks like you'll be going strong until the second week.
Yeah, mate, well, the people want me here to the final, mate. The people have spoken. They love me. So let's keep it going.
You might be putting out with you longer than England. That's the worry. That's the worry. Anyway, brilliant. Big up to Jordan. Thanks for coming on, mate. And we will see you soon. And we'll be back on here in just under an hour for the Italy game. But I'm going on to the United Stand now for 7 o'clock. Make sure you tune in. We've got a guest on who's a bit of an Ollie outer. See you on there in a bit. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Take care, guys.